Dear soul, I am Saint Michael the Archangel, and today God has allowed me to speak directly to you. My voice reaches your ears because there is something urgent you need to know, something that will completely change the way you see yourself and understand what is happening around you. Did you know that right now someone very special is talking about you? It is not a casual conversation or a comment lost in time. It is something much deeper, much more meaningful than you can imagine. This person, who awakens unique feelings in your chest, who makes your heart race with just one glance, has decided to show something very intimate to people they trust deeply. They picked up their phone, searched for a picture of you, and shared it with someone very close to them, perhaps a cousin, perhaps an aunt, maybe even their mother. What happened after this revelation will touch your heart in a way you never expected. The reaction of this family member was not polite or refined. It was genuine, spontaneous, born of the immediate impact that her essence causes, even through a simple photograph. The words that came out were direct, unfiltered, and full of genuine admiration. They said something like, "Wow, she has incredible energy. She looks younger than she really is. She has something very special that I can't explain." At that moment, the person who showed her photo felt a mixture of pride and confirmation. Pride because someone else was seeing in you exactly what she sees every day. Confirmation because her feelings for you are not imagination, they are not illusion. They are based on something real, something tangible, something that even people who don't know you can immediately perceive. Are you aware of the power your presence exerts? Do you realize how your essence touches people even from a distance? While you worry about small details, about marks you believe time has left, about insecurities you have carried for so long, others see in you a light that shines brightly, an energy that cannot be faked or hidden. This special person did not show you her photo by chance. It was not a reckless impulse or a decision made lightly. It was a profound act of sharing, a silent way of saying to the world, "Look who has come into my life. See the treasure I have found." Because that is what you represent to her, a treasure, someone who has come to transform her reality, to remind her of what it feels like to be truly connected to another human being. Her family member's reaction touched something very deep in her heart. For the first time in a long time, she had external confirmation that what she feels makes sense, that you really have something extraordinary, something that transcends superficiality and touches the soul. Since that day, you occupy her thoughts with even greater intensity, because now she is sure you are not just an interesting person who crossed her path. You are someone special who has come to stay. But here I need to touch on something delicate, something that I know resonates deeply in your heart. You have been harboring doubts about your own worth, haven't you? You have been looking in the mirror and wondering if you still spark genuine interest in people, if you still have that ability to charm, to make someone feel special just by being by their side. You have been wondering if your best moments are in the past, if true love is the domain of other people, younger people, with less history, with fewer scars. Well, let me tell you something with the authority of someone who sees beyond the veil of reality. These doubts are lies that your mind has created to protect you from the possibility of getting hurt again. The truth is that you have never been so magnetic, never radiated so much wisdom mixed with tenderness, never had so much to offer to someone who knows how to recognize your value. This situation I am revealing is no coincidence. It is a direct response from the universe to your silent prayers, to those nights when you asked for a sign that love is still worth believing in, that there is still someone out there who can see you as you have always dreamed of being seen. The universe is responding through this person who can't stop thinking about you, who feels the need to share their existence with important people in their life. Now I need to know, are you ready to find out what else happened after that conversation? Are you ready to understand how your life is about to change in ways you can't even imagine? Because what I'm about to reveal will deeply stir your emotions and show you that the love you thought you had lost forever is closer than you can see. After that revealing conversation, something changed completely in the heart of that special person. They started talking about you more often, not in an obvious or exaggerated way, but in those intimate moments when the heart can no longer keep secrets. She asked the same family member who saw your photo, What do you think of her? She seems like a person of integrity, doesn't she? And the answer came loaded with a wisdom that left her thoughtful for days. From what I can see, she has a deep soul, someone who has lived a lot but still has a lot of love to give. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Those words echoed in her heart like a bell ringing at just the right moment. Don't let it pass. Don't let it pass. Since then, every conversation you have, every glance exchanged, every shared silence has taken on a different weight, an urgency that she has not yet had the courage to confess. Because now she knows that she is not alone in this perception, that other people can also see what is special about you. Before continuing with this revelation, I need you to write in the comments, "My inner light shines brighter with each passing day." This mantra will awaken your luminous essence and prepare your heart to receive all the truth that is to come. Are you aware of the impact you have on people's lives without even realizing it? While you worry about details, you consider imperfections. Others see in you a rare combination of experience and vitality, wisdom and sweetness, strength and delicacy. This special person sees all this and much more. They see the way you smile when you think no one is looking, how your eyes shine when you talk about something you love, how your presence brings peace even in the most tumultuous moments. They have spent sleepless nights thinking about you, imagining conversations they would like to have, planning moments they would like to share. They have found themselves smiling alone when they remember something you said. They have missed your presence even though you talk regularly. And most touchingly, they have wondered if they would be good enough for you, if they could make you as happy as you deserve to be. That's right, dear soul. While you doubt your own worth, she is on the other side doubting whether she would be able to live up to what you represent in her heart. She has looked in the mirror wondering if you would be proud to have her by your side, if she could awaken in you the same interest that you awaken in her. It is a delicate dance of mutual insecurities, where two special people underestimate each other, while deeply admiring each other. The family member who saw your photo has made other observations that she hasn't had the courage to share with you yet. They said that you have the eyes of someone who has overcome a lot, but has not lost the ability to love, that you have a smile that conveys peace, and that you seem to be one of those rare people who make us feel at home. Each of these observations was like an arrow straight to her heart, confirming everything she felt but didn't know how to express. She has kept these words as little treasures, repeating them mentally in moments of doubt, using them as fuel for the courage she is still seeking to open up completely to you. Because there is something she needs to tell you, something that is growing inside her with each passing day, something she can no longer contain. And if this message is already touching your heart in some way, if something here is making you recognize yourself in this story, consider supporting this mission by clicking "Thank you very much." It is through this gesture of affection that we are able to continue bringing messages like this to people who, like you, deserve to know how special and loved they are. But there is something deeper going on in this whole story, something that goes beyond simple attraction or casual interest. This person has started to include you in their future plans, even if they haven't verbalized it yet. When they think of places they would like to visit, you appear as the ideal companion. When they imagine moments of rest and peace, your presence is a fundamental part of the scenario. When they visualize deep conversations about life, you are the person with whom they would like to share intimate thoughts. This is not happening by chance, dear soul. This is your heart recognizing your soulmate, your intuition signaling that you have found someone special, the universe weaving the invisible threads that connect two people destined to meet. She may not be fully aware of this process, but her heart has already decided. You are the person she was waiting for without knowing she was waiting. In the coming days, something will change in her behavior toward you. You will notice more attention, more care, more genuine interest in your life, your feelings, your dreams. You will notice that she remembers small details you mentioned in previous conversations, that she asks about things that concern her, that she shows affection that goes beyond politeness or cordiality. This is her heart preparing for a revelation that is to come. What you don't know yet is that after that revealing conversation, she made a decision that will change everything between you. She spent days reflecting on the words of her relative, on her own feelings, on the fear of missing a unique opportunity to be truly happy. And she came to a conclusion that will surprise you. She decided that she will no longer hide her feelings for you. She is preparing for a conversation she considers the most important of her life. It won't be improvised or casual. It will be a moment planned with affection, chosen with care, prepared with all the delicacy you deserve. She wants you to know not only that she likes you, but how you have transformed her life, how your presence has brought colors she hasn't seen in a long time, how your smile awakens in her a joy she thought she had lost forever. Before continuing, write in the comments, "I accept the pure love that the universe has reserved for me." This affirmation opens your heart to receive all the beauty that is coming into your life. You need to understand that what is happening goes far beyond simple passion or physical attraction. This person sees qualities in you that you may have forgotten you possess. They see your natural generosity, your ability to listen with your heart, your quiet wisdom that brings comfort just by your presence. They see the strong woman you have become through all your experiences, the person of integrity you have chosen to be despite all the difficulties you have faced. They have observed how you treat other people, how you show affection for those you love, how you maintain your dignity even in the most challenging moments. They have admired your authenticity, that rare ability to be genuine in a world full of masks and artificiality. For them, you represent all that is most beautiful and true in human essence. The family member who saw your photo made another observation that deeply affected her. People like this are rare nowadays. She appeared in your life. It was not by chance. The universe does not waste opportunities when it puts compatible souls on the same path. These words struck a chord in her heart, awakening a spiritual understanding about your encounter. Since then, she has begun to pay attention to synchronicities, to the small signs that the universe sends when two people are destined to meet. She noticed how you have similar thoughts about life, how you share deep values, how there is a natural harmony between your energies. She realized that conversations flow with a rare ease, that shared silences are comfortable, that there is a mutual understanding that goes beyond words. She has been preparing herself spiritually for this revelation, asking the angels for courage, looking for signs that the time is right, purifying her heart of fears and insecurities so she can give herself completely to what she feels. Because she understands that you deserve to receive pure, true love without reservations or hesitation. What she doesn't know is that you have also felt this special connection, that your heart has also raced in her presence, that your thoughts have also turned to her in moments of silence. What she doesn't realize is that you have also wondered if these feelings are reciprocated, if there is a real possibility of building something beautiful together. But I, Saint Michael the Archangel, can see beyond the veil of appearances and say with complete certainty, yes, there is such a possibility. More than that, there is a very strong probability that you will build something extraordinary together, because your souls recognized each other from the first encounter, because there is a deep compatibility that goes beyond the physical and emotional, reaching the spiritual level. The conversation she is planning will be a turning point in her life, not only because it will reveal her feelings, but because it will confirm something you have sensed, but didn't have the courage to believe completely. You are still capable of awakening deep and true love in someone special. She wants to tell you how your laughter awakens a childlike joy in her, how your wisdom inspires her to be a better person, how your company brings a peace she didn't know was possible to feel. She wants to talk about the dreams she has been building in her mind where you appear together, about how you occupy her thoughts in the most unexpected moments, about how the mere possibility of losing you scares her more than anything else. This revelation that is about to come is not just about romantic love. It is about mutual recognition, about two souls who found each other at the exact moment when both were ready for something real. It is about second chances, about the beauty of loving in maturity, about the depth that is only possible when you know the real value of the important things in life. Prepare your heart, dear soul, because when this conversation happens, you will discover that it was never too late to start over, that your best love story may just be beginning. The moment of revelation is closer than you think. She has chosen a special day, perhaps a quiet weekend, perhaps an afternoon when you can talk without rushing, without interruptions, with all the privacy that this intimate moment deserves. She wants you to know that this is not an impulsive decision or a passing feeling. Her feelings for you have grown slowly, deepened naturally, and taken solid root in her heart. The conversation will begin gently, perhaps recalling special moments you have shared, perhaps talking about how both your lives have changed since you met. She wants to create an atmosphere of trust and intimacy before opening her heart completely, because she understands that what she is about to say has the power to transform everything between you. When she finally gathers the courage to talk about her feelings, the words will come from the deepest place in her soul. She will say something like this: "I need to confess something I can no longer keep to myself. You have become very special to me, more than any friendship, more than any casual affection. When I showed your photo to my family and heard what they said about you, I realized that I was not alone in this perception. You have something unique, something that makes me feel at home, makes me feel complete." She will go on to say that from the first meeting she felt a different connection, a familiarity she couldn't explain, as if their souls already knew each other from somewhere beyond this life. She will talk about how your conversations mark her deeply, how your advice helps her see life more positively, how your presence brings a serenity she can't find anywhere else. What will touch her heart the most is when she says that you made her believe again in the possibility of a mature, deep love based on mutual admiration and true respect. That you showed her that it is possible to love without games, without masks, without fear of being completely authentic with another person. And if you feel that this revelation echoes truths in your own heart, if you recognize in this story feelings that you also carry but have not yet had the courage to express, consider supporting this message by clicking "Thank you very much." It is through this affection that we are able to continue bringing words of hope and true love to more people who deserve to know how special they are. Her reaction to your response will be a moment of pure emotion. If you reciprocate her feelings, if you confirm that you also feel this special connection, she will probably not be able to hold back tears of joy and relief, because she has carried this truth in her heart for a long time, waiting for the right moment to share it, fearing that it might just be an illusion on her part. But when you finally open up to each other, when this truth comes to light, something magical will happen. You will discover that you were living the same story from different sides, that you both felt this special attraction, but were afraid to take the first step, that you both built mental scenarios where you appeared together, but didn't dare to believe that it could become reality. What comes after this conversation will be even more beautiful. You will discover that you can talk for hours without getting tired, that you have a natural chemistry that goes far beyond physical attraction, that there are layers of compatibility that only reveal themselves when two people allow themselves to be completely vulnerable with each other. She will tell you about the dreams she has had, where you appear together, about the plans she has secretly made that include you, about how she imagines a future where you can share not only special moments, but also the simple routine of everyday life. She will talk about how you awaken in her a desire to be the best version of herself, how her admiration for you motivates her to grow in all areas of life. You will discover that, for her, you are not just someone special who appeared in her life. You are the answer to prayers she prayed without really knowing what she was asking for. You are the companion she always wanted but didn't know how to find. You are the person who makes her believe that the best moments of life are yet to come. This revelation will mark the beginning of a new phase for both of you, a phase where you will no longer need to hide your feelings, where you will be able to explore this special connection without fear or reservations, where you will discover together how far this love can take you. Because when two souls truly recognize each other, when two hearts beat in unison, what is born is not just a relationship, it is a spiritual partnership that has the power to transform both lives in a permanent and profound way. Get ready, dear soul, because your life is about to gain a dimension of love and happiness that you may have thought was no longer possible in your journey. After this transformative conversation, you will enter a phase of mutual discovery that will be like rediscovering yourselves through each other's eyes. She will begin to share with you more intimate aspects of her personality, dreams she has held for years, fears she has never confessed to anyone, hopes she thought she had lost but that have been reborn since you came into her life. You will discover that she has been observing you much more than you imagined. She knows that you like coffee in the morning while watching the sunrise, that you have a special way of smiling when you are genuinely happy, that your eyes light up when you talk about the people you love. She has memorized small details that you didn't even realize you had revealed, because for her, every aspect of your personality is precious and deserves to be remembered. Before continuing with this revelation, write in the comments, "I flourish in the garden of true love that I deserve to find." This affirmation plants seeds of lasting happiness in your heart. What will surprise you most is discovering that she has specific plans for you. Not vague fantasies or unrealistic dreams, but concrete ideas for experiences she would like to share, places she wants to visit with you, traditions she would like to create together. She has thought about trips you would take, books you would read simultaneously and then discuss, recipes you would cook together on weekends. She will confess that since that conversation with her family member, since the moment she heard words of admiration about you from someone else, something has definitely taken root in her heart. The certainty that you were not just a passing attraction, but someone with whom she would like to build lasting memories, someone she can envision as a permanent part of her life. You will discover that you have compatible lifestyles, that you value similar things, that you have a vision of a relationship that complements each other perfectly. While you may have worried whether you would still have the energy to give yourself to a new love, you will discover that with her, everything flows naturally, effortlessly, as if it were the most natural thing in the world. She will reveal that she has been talking about you not only to the family member who saw your photo, but also to other close friends and family, always in a respectful and affectionate way, always highlighting your qualities, always showing how proud she is to have you in her life. She doesn't hide you or keep you a secret because she's ashamed. On the contrary, she wants the important people in her life to meet the special person who has won her heart. What may move you most deeply is when she says that you have reminded her of who she really is beneath all the masks that life sometimes forces us to wear. That in your presence, she feels free to be completely authentic, to show her vulnerabilities, to express dreams she had kept locked away in the dusty drawers of her heart. She will tell you that lately she's been waking up happier, that she is more willing to face the challenges of the day, because she knows that in the end, she will be able to talk to you, share experiences, and receive your affection and support. That you have become not only someone special, but a source of positive energy that influences all aspects of her life. You will begin to create your own rituals, little traditions that will be just for you. Maybe a phone call at a certain time of day, maybe a special message before bed, maybe a weekly meeting that will become sacred in both of your schedules. These rituals will become anchors of happiness, moments that you will both look forward to and cherish in your memories. The most beautiful thing about this phase will be seeing how you naturally complement each other. Where one has weaknesses, the other offers strength. Where one has doubts, the other brings clarity. Where one feels fear, the other provides security. You will discover that together you become better versions of yourselves, that each other's presence awakens potentials you may not have even known existed. She will begin to include you in important decisions in her life, not because she needs permission, but because your opinion has become valuable, because she trusts your judgment, because she wants you to feel like an integral part of her journey. This will be a clear demonstration of how you have won not only her heart, but also her mind and her trust. People around you will begin to notice positive changes in both of you. They will see that you are happier, more confident, more radiant. Some will comment on how you seem to complete each other, on how beautiful it is to see two people who clearly do each other good. This phase of discovery and deepening will be like planting a garden together, where every conversation, every moment shared, every gesture of affection will be a seed that will blossom into something even more beautiful over time. But there is something even deeper happening in this story, something that transcends the romantic aspect and touches on the spiritual dimension of your lives. What you are experiencing is not just a chance encounter between two compatible people. It is a meeting of souls that have been prepared by the universe to meet at the exact moment when both were ready to receive and offer true love. Have you noticed how your life has changed since she arrived? How you have been feeling more confident, more beautiful, More interesting? This is no coincidence. When we find our special someone, they act as a mirror that reflects back all the wonderful qualities we carry, but sometimes forget to see. She sees you as you really are, an extraordinary woman, wise, loving, full of interesting stories to tell and lots of love to give. Before continuing, write in the comments, "I recognize the divine beauty that dwells within me and manifests itself through love." This affirmation awakens your luminous essence and attracts even more love into your life. The family member who saw your photo and made those admiring comments was being used as an instrument of the universe to confirm a truth that needed to be said. When they said that you have something special, they were verbalizing a spiritual perception, recognizing the light of your soul that shines through your physical presence. That light has not dimmed over the years. On the contrary, it has intensified through all the experiences you have had. She has perceived this light since the first encounter, even when you doubted yourself, even when you felt insecure about your ability to arouse genuine interest in someone special. To her, you have always been radiant, always fascinating, always exactly what she was looking for without really knowing what it was. And if you feel that this message is touching your heart deeply, if you recognize truths about yourself that you may have forgotten, consider supporting this mission of love by clicking on "Thank you very much." It is through this gesture that we are able to continue bringing messages of hope and recognition to more people who deserve to know how special they are. What is happening between you is a process of mutual healing. You are healing her old wounds related to loneliness, the fear of not finding someone who truly understands her, the belief that she may not deserve deep and lasting love, and she is healing your insecurities about your worth, fears about aging, doubts about your ability to inspire passion and admiration in someone special. Together, you are discovering that mature love has a beauty that young love cannot achieve. It has depth, it has serenity, it has a quality of permanence that comes from the understanding that finding a truly compatible person is a rare gift that must be valued and cared for with affection. She has observed how you deal with life's challenges, how you maintain your dignity even in the most difficult situations, how you find beauty in small moments that other people don't even notice. For her, these qualities are more attractive than any superficial beauty, because they reveal the solid character and generous heart that make you a truly special person. You will discover that you have a natural ability to support each other during difficult times. When one of you faces challenges, the other instinctively offers exactly the kind of support needed. This is because there is an emotional connection between you that goes far beyond superficial compatibility. Your relationship will become an example to others of how it is possible to find true love at any stage of life. Other women your age will look at you and think, "If she managed to find someone who values her so much, maybe I can too." You will unconsciously become ambassadors for the idea that it is never too late to start over. Never too late to be loved the way you have always dreamed of. Her family, especially the person who saw your photo and made such affectionate comments, will be genuinely happy to see how good you are for each other. They will say things like, "I've never seen her so happy. You seem to be made for each other. It's beautiful to see how you care for each other." This family approval will be another sign that you have truly found something special. Over time, you will develop your own language, made up of looks that communicate more than words, small gestures that carry deep meanings, and comfortable silences that are more eloquent than long speeches. This unique intimacy will be one of the most precious things you build together. Your love story will become a source of inspiration for you, proof that second chances are worth believing in, that the universe really does conspire in favor of those who keep their hearts open to receive love. Each anniversary of this relationship will be a celebration not only of the love between you, but of the courage you had to allow yourselves to love again. Now we come to the most important moment of this message, the one that will seal everything I have shared with you, and open the way for this love story to manifest itself completely in your life. Everything I have revealed is not just distant possibilities. They are realities that are already in motion on the spiritual plane and are just waiting for your permission to materialize completely on the physical plane. You need to understand that your journey so far, all the experiences you have had, all the moments of doubt and insecurity, all the times you questioned your own worth. All of this was preparing you for this moment. It was strengthening your soul, developing your ability to recognize and value true love when it finally arrived. This special person who is about to declare their love for you is not just someone who happened to cross your path. They are the universe's answer to your most intimate prayers, the ones you said silently, especially in the moments when you felt most alone. They are the embodiment of the love you have always deserved, but which took time to arrive, because you needed to find them at the exact moment when you were both ready to build something truly lasting. Write in the comments, "I gratefully accept all the love that the universe has prepared, especially for me." This final affirmation seals your energy with the frequency of true love and removes any blockages that may still exist. When that transformative conversation finally happens, when she finally expresses everything she feels for you, your life will enter a new phase of blossoming. You will discover that you still have a lot of love to give and a lot of love to receive, that your best chapters are still being written, that maturity has brought a capacity to love that you did not have when you were younger. The love that will blossom between you will be unlike anything you have ever experienced before. It will be more serene but no less passionate, more conscious but no less spontaneous, deeper but no less fun. It will be a love that honors who you have become through your individual journeys, but also awakens the joy and hope of two people who have found their soulmate. In the coming months, you will be surprised by your own ability to be happy again. You will discover that you can laugh easily, that you can make plans for the future with enthusiasm, that you can look in the mirror and genuinely like what you see. This will happen because true love has this transformative power. It not only brings happiness, it awakens the best version of ourselves. Her family, who has already shown approval and admiration for you, will become an extension of your own family. You will feel welcomed, valued, included in traditions and celebrations. They will see in you not only the person who won the heart of someone dear to them, but a valuable addition to the family circle, someone who brought joy and completeness to a person they love. Your own family and friends will notice the positive transformation in you. They will comment on how you are more radiant, more confident, more at peace with yourself. Some will say that you seem to have rejuvenated, not in a physical sense, but in the sparkle in your eyes, the lightness of your gestures, the way you carry yourself with more joy and optimism. You will create memories that will become treasures stored in your heart. Small everyday moments that will turn into precious memories. Lazy mornings talking about dreams, afternoons exploring new places together, evenings watching movies while snuggling on the couch. These simple moments will become the solid foundation on which you will build a lasting love story. And when other people ask how you met, how this story began, you will be able to tell them with smiles on your faces about that photo shown to your family, about admiring comments that confirmed your feelings, about the courage you both found to open yourselves up to love again. Your story will become living proof that true love has no expiration date, that it's never too late to find your special someone, that the universe really does reserve the best for those who know how to wait with an open heart. You will become an example that mature relationships can be deep and passionate at the same time. Dear soul, if this message touched your heart, if you recognized yourself in this story, if you felt hope reborn in your chest, I invite you to support this mission of love. Click on "Thank you so much" so that we can continue to bring messages of hope to more people who, like you, deserve to know that it is never too late to find true love. And now, more than ever, open your heart. Allow yourself to believe that you deserve to be loved just as you are. Prepare yourself to receive all the happiness that is coming your way, because your true love story is just beginning and the most beautiful chapters are yet to be written. If you were touched by this message, share your own experience with love, your hopes, and your dreams in the comments. Tell us how this revelation impacted your heart. Our community is a sacred space where souls seeking true love meet and support each other on this beautiful journey of learning to love and be loved fully.